The narrative that people love to push is that malocclusion was horrible and really bad after hunter-gatherers after humans transitioned to farming. And I'm talking specifically about pre-industrial farming. People love to have to essentially sell the narrative that, oh, these pre-industrial farmers had horrible teeth and they had wisdom teeth impaction and they had a bunch of crowding. Like it says it here, right? It says, yeah, hunter-gatherers had almost no malocclusion or whatever. And it's like, and then they have the thing of like 28,000 to 6,000 years ago discovered XYZ, and that how there's malocclusion in how there's now malocclusion in farmers versus hunter-gatherers. This isn't wrong. This is none of, like, saying that malocclusion happened in farmers is accurate, like it objectively happened. But, however, it wasn't really that bad, and it wasn't, first, number one, it wasn't awful, and second, the real damage happened when we transitioned to industrialization. One example is seen on this article, specifically talking about basically how Egypt had very little dental crowding, right? And obviously, ancient Egypt was a predominantly farmer and fishing based society, all right? They weren't really that much hunter-gatherers, as it was kind of hard to... It's objectively hard to be a hunter-gatherer when you're surrounded by a desert. I mean, obviously, they had the Nile River, but, I mean, I'll give them that, but a lot of these people were farmers. Ancient Egyptians were farmers, all right? However, as seen here... where is it? Including, yeah, without any increase. You see, this is basically proving my point of how this text right here is literally saying that the transition between farming to foraging, well, it's real, and there was jaw sizing decrease, but malocclusion rates weren't really that bad. However, after the 19th century, also known as when the Industrial Revolution took place, and foods became significantly softer, and, bone modeling couldn't happen at a young age in the jaw, this is when you have severe rates of malocclusion. And this is when you see real problems, right? So it's really important to essentially, deduce the difference between how... It's really important to, understand how some of these, mainstream science articles essentially push the idea that the biggest difference was between hunter-gatherers and pre-industrial farmers, when the actual problems we see today, especially regarding wisdom teeth, are really the difference between pre-industrialization and industrialization. Those are when issues arise.